Welcome back, action figure fans, for another superhero versus superhero battle. Talking about that with some awesome action figures to represent them. So here we're going to have a cool battle. Who would win between Bane, DC's Bane, and Marvel's Daredevil? Now, this is the 70s, or I'm sorry, the 90s costume version of Daredevil. It's kind of cool, kind of like it. Not as good as his traditional red, but that's a pretty cool Daredevil. And so I decided to just go ahead and grab this figure of Daredevil. And here we have a classic looking Bane. Okay. DC Direct Bane, by the way. Probably one of the best Banes that they've made. Maybe that new Todd McFarlane's a little bit better, but this is probably one of the best Bane figures that DC has put out. He's an incredible figure. Okay, so what a cool fight this would be. Now, first of all, I think that their fighting abilities are pretty much equal. I think that Bane might have a slight edge in his fighting prowess just because he would be, I think, so much more brutal in his attacks. His attacks would be designed to kill and incapacitate. Daredevil doesn't tend to usually fight that way. Daredevil has, I think, a little more speed. He's faster. I don't think he's got more endurance. Bane's obviously got the edge in strength. It would be a really, really good and a really, really interesting fight. Now, first of all, if this Bane is fueled by something like that, this line that can just be pulled out, and then he loses his strength, then obviously Daredevil is going to figure that out very quickly. He's just going to sever that line that feeds venom into him, and the fight's not going to last that long. So I think that's actually Bane has fixed that problem. I think it's more of internal. So I don't think you can just cut these lines anymore. So here's my rundown. If this is the original Bane, the Bane that first came out, and all Daredevil has to do is rip this right here out of his brain, and then he loses his strength, then this is going to be a Daredevil win all day long. But I think, like I said, the newer Bane, the versions of Bane, he has this venom more internal. You can't just pull it out of his brain anymore. So if that's the case, in this battle, I think Bane has an edge. I think Bane, like I said, Daredevil's great. He's an incredible fighter. He would come out and he would be hitting Bane, top to bottom. He would be barely getting out of his way with his speed. But if Bane has that internal venom that Daredevil can't just rip out, I think Bane's going to win. I think Bane's going to wear Daredevil down. I think his attacks are going to be, like I said, much more vicious, brutal, and he would end up landing some hits on Daredevil. And even if he had to use innocent bystanders or basically anything that he can get his hands on, I think that he's going to wear Daredevil down a little bit, and then he's going to start landing some shots, and he's going to end up, I think, taking Daredevil out with his attacks. And like I said, Daredevil is not a killer. Bane is a killer. I think strength-wise, Bane just has that. He's got the endurance, the durability. Daredevil's great, but I see Bane at the end of the day, Bane taking this victory. Okay, so let me know what you think. If you think Daredevil would win, let me know. If you think I got it right by saying Bane would win, let me know. All right, I hope you enjoyed that quick little battle there between these two cool characters. Take care.